Good morning. So this is the start of day 11. I'm sorry I didn't do a video last night, but once Sharon had massaged my feet and then ploughed me with loads of alcohol, I wasn't really in a fit state. There she is. Look, she's poking her head around the corner. So I'm in Sharon and John's apartment now in Perranporth. Look at that view. They have the most incredible view of Perranporth Beach. And the even better thing about the view today is that it's the National Surf Championships for the next 3 days. So I mean, imagine that I can do for 3 days. Anyway, sadly Sharon won't be able to take part in watching that because she's walking with me this morning. Which is really, really nice. So again, again. So what we're doing today is we're heading down to St Ives. But yesterday, I'll just talk a little bit about yesterday. So if you've watched the video, you saw that we came across the most incredible wedding on the sort of cliffs in between St Agnes and Perranporth. It was really lovely to watch this sort of ceremony going on. But anyway, the other thing we did yesterday is we walked through pole dart country and we saw lots of the disused mines. Sadly, Captain Ross Poledart didn't pop his head out from anywhere, but I was very, very hoping he would, and I was watching just to see. Anyway, so the other great thing about yesterday is that it was my sort of third of the way in. So day 10, the end of day 10 means that I've completed a third of this challenge. Now, what it does say is that the Southwest Coastal Path official mileage says that I've done 214 miles, 0.8. My phone says I've done 241.1 miles, which is about a 30-mile difference. So I don't know. But anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about is a lot of people are asking me a lot about the planning and how do you plan for something like this. And it has taken quite a lot of planning, but not a massive amount. I think the first thing, I'll give little tips each day rather than loads and loads of information. I think one thing to remember is that you have to plan the time of year. Certainly on the south coast around Devon, there's a lot of ferry crossings. Those ferry crossings are seasonal, so they run between October and May. Therefore, or from May to October, and then they close, and you either have to get a taxi around the estuary. So that's the first thing to consider, is the time of year you do it. You don't want it too hot, you don't want it too cold, but you'll have to do it if you were planning this walk between May and October when those ferry crossings are open. Then of course you need to check the tide times, because there's no point getting to a ferry point if they're not running because of the tides. So that's the first thing I considered. Obviously at school holidays, I didn't want to do it in school holidays. So I think this is like a really good time to do this. So that's the first thing. The other thing, if you were thinking of doing a long distance walk on the coastal path, is that the Southwest Coastal Path website is a fantastic platform to start from, because they have a distance calculator, or a calculator. You know, if you sort of put points from to, they'll tell you how long it'll take you, how difficult or how easy the walk is. So I just put in a 30-day walk, and they plan the route for me. I then tweaked it with the people that I knew staying. I then had like a template, if you like, and then I changed it for where I had friends and things staying, and places to stay, but that's quite a good website to have a look at. But anyway, I'll catch up with you a little bit later in St Ives, where I'm actually in a nice spa hotel. Although Sharon did give me a foot massage last night, which was divine. My home spa, yes.
Home spa. And she had breakfast in bed.
Breakfast in bed. Oh my God, I've had just, honestly, my friends have been absolutely incredible. But sadly, you won't be able to watch all those surfers.
No,
because you're with me. You're not till later. Yes. Because you're with me. Anyway, we'll check in a bit later in St Ives.